took some paper, pretty ass lips. Young trap boys out doubling up on bricks. More musicians like myself that was blessed with a gift. The rap for the pack, let's see what it is. Swerving the traffic like I lost control of the whip. Hurt the competition like I ran over the sprints. Double lines mean nothing with you hugging the bridge. Red light, green light, head light, get right. Superstar light, make these lanes ain't right. Fabulous flow, make the girls say nice. So rock up, spoon to the party, break place. The bar get full, see the cab in sight. On to the next, like Jay said, right there. Slam to the slick, make a hater wanna fight. Not out of Zella, boy, put some click to my life. Like boy, none the lose. And I love on the mic, get the beats with the cat look calm like I never made a fish. They go on the beat, pack the hammer in his seat. These boys all brittle, tried up raps. I never move triple cause I got 2 feet. Provided my own business, boy, nobody bad me. The grind is impeccable, I've been chasing decimals. Now it's like me, the money is inseparable. It's the best that I'm sending to you. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. I'll get through it, but I've been spinning. Now I feel like a champ, bitch, I'm undisputed. Thought I conquered the whole thing, the hustle never been lame. The sun fucks up, turn up my face.
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing out there? Welcome to the Ignorant Thinker Podcast, Rising Sports Family Talk You Is Tuesday. It's your host, Dennis Holmes. I'm here with my co-host, Ryan Thomas. What's going on, Ryan?
What's up?
Well, you got to say something else than what's up. Anyway, we also got the chocolate girl, Miss Sharon Mullen in the building, a.k.a. Did You Hear What Chocolate Said Podcast.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing on this Tuesday night? Is everybody doing all right?
Right. And we also have King Czar in the building, ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys fan. After the Dallas Cowboys decided to pay Dak Prescott. What's up? Such a sad day in Philadelphia.
Shout out to Martin Lawrence.
But as y'all know, we start the show off each and every show with our trash ass and certified players. Ryan, who you got for a trash ass player, Ryan?
I got the whole All-Star game. Okay. The whole thing.
You got to tell why.
Not a slice of pie, the whole damn pie.
I got the whole thing because to me it used to be a 3-day weekend. Now it just was one day.
Okay.
So I think, in my opinion, they rushed it to put it together.
In your opinion. In
my factual opinion, I agree.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I'm just playing.
Just
I don't
haters.
agree with that.
It was COVID. It was a COVID All-Star game. I don't understand what y'all expect.
I actually like the kiss the rim dunk.
No, he didn't even do it though. If he'd have did it,
he got close as anybody I've ever seen.
Right, but if he would have did it though, it would have been that much better.
I would have got close.
Shout out to Dalton, man. Thank you, Dalton, very much. Sharon, what's going on, Sharon? What is your trash ass player?
My trash ass player is the dunk contest judges, because I feel like they got it wrong.
What?
Yeah. That's
my
in my professional opinion. I don't agree with the
Well, who you think
result.
should
I
have won?
believe I believe Obi Toppin should have won. That's what I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe he did. I liked his dunks better. I thought his dunks were executed better, and I didn't. The kiss the rim one, I was not I wasn't excited about that.
But you was excited between the legs has been done a million times.
It was off the dribble, though.
Yeah, but it was off the dribble. And the
was off the
first
dribble.
first one that he did, he hit that dribble in the exact spot so that it bounced at the exact angle for him to catch it on the way up. It wasn't like he was still on the ground catching it.
He got the highest score in the first round. He got his props for that. That had nothing to do with the win. That's the first round.
But see, only reason why that dunk didn't get the love it should have got.
So wait, Dennis, I got it. So because he got his props for it, that don't mean nothing?
No. I'm saying he didn't lose because he didn't lose because they didn't give him a proper score.
I didn't say that he lost because of that. That's
so
what
you brought up his first dunk. You brought up his first dunk.
No, I brought up the first dunk because you said between the legs. You said that. I wasn't talking
his
about
last dunk. The one that decided if he won or lost when the judges picked. That was the last.
What about it?
That I thought Simon had a better dunk.
Well, I don't agree. Are you cool with that?
Oh,
we can have a difference of opinion, right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
No, I just jumped in because you brought up the first dunk.
We wasn't here to all think alike or anything.
I'm with you. No,
I don't believe his dunk was better. I didn't like it better.
No, I only jumped in, Sharon, because you said the first one. I liked the first. Obi's first dunk was nice. I love that. That was his best.
I liked all of his dunks better. His dunks were better. I felt like he was robbed.
Okay.
Welcome to Talk Your Wish, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Welcome to Talk Your Wish.
He should have won.
King Czar, what you got, King Czar?
For trash, we're doing trash first.
As always, each and every team.
Man, I gotta get personal, man. I'm getting tired, man. Man, these basketball, man. I'm a Hoosier fan, and we about to fire. I think both the brothers about to get fired. The other brother coached for was it Arizona, UCLA, the Archie brothers or Archie. I forgot his name, man. But man, we so trash the Indiana Hoosiers. Man, we're perennial. Over the last 40 years, the top programs were Indiana, Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky. Like, you can't even mention Indiana no more, man. Like, we were straight doormats, and our recruiting is garbage. No, I mean, I'm being real. Like, I'm pissed.
I'm really agreeing with you.
I'm fed up. Indiana basketball. To be honest, college basketball ain't the same without Indiana. It's like like in the NFL, like certain. Like, you can have certain teams, like in the NBA.
I ain't agreeing on that.
No,
I'm not agreeing on that.
Man, Indiana was a prominent program. And I'm fed up, since the Bob Knight days, man. We got to bring everybody together to get some.
What you give him to drink?
I know. He passed him something.
The prominent program?
Prominent.
NCAA basketball ain't good without him.
Indiana ain't been prominent
for years. Heck yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what, Kings are?
Do your homework.
Because you know what, Kings are? Buck Flair's here. Buck Flair. You live in Indiana.
Homework, bro.
You let me know. Is Indiana a prominent program?
No, not now. Not now.
Has Indiana ever been a prominent program?
At one time.
This is 88. Buck Flair, you've been in Indiana in 88. Has it ever been a prominent program?
When I was in the 8th grade, maybe.
AB said like 30 years ago.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
20.
He said it has not been since Bobby Knight.
We went to the championship game in 2000, fool.
Man, prominent program is different. A prominent program is different from being a Cinderella season.
Yeah, but we were great.
That is different.
No. We were great in the 90s, bro. You tripping.
23 years ago is what they said.
Okay, that's fine. I just called them a trash-ass team, dude. It had to build up. I wouldn't have called them that if it didn't build up.
3 NCAA championships. 76, 81, and 87.
That was a lot. Those were actual championships.
I said 8th grade.
Yeah, but she's talking about an actual title. I'm talking about just being a prominent. 92, we were a number 1 seed. We lost to Christian Laettner and Duke.
I was in the second
in the
grade
Final Four in 92. We
Wow.
beat the heralded Duke team with Elton Brand and all them boys in '99.
AB said back when Zeke was the one.
Man,
All right. I'm gonna tell you my trash ass player. My trash ass player has to go out to my Philadelphia 76ers all-star guys that did not get to play because they went and got a haircut by somebody who was close to COVID. I don't know how the story goes, but it stopped them from being in an all-star game, which let Mike Conley, who should be a certified player, get his first ever all-star game. As much money as he stole from the NBA, he's now got his first ever all-star appearance.
That dirty, Dennis.
I love Mike Conley, so
That dirty.
He stole money from the NBA, huh?
highway robbery.
Wow.
You don't think he stole money from the NBA?
I still like him, though.
Mike Conley's had a very good career, man.
What the?
Had a
Let me
very
guess.
good.
He went to Ohio State. He didn't go to Indiana.
Conley has had a very good career, man.
Oh my
He
God.
say he was no superstar.
OH.
Very
OH.
He went to Ohio State. All right. Anybody else got any trash ass players?
I do.
Nah.
I
Okay,
do.
Shannon, who you got, Shannon?
No, I ain't got no more.
I got another one, and y'all not gonna like this one either, but I don't care. It's who I am. I also feel like Giannis shouldn't have been the MVP.
Perfect shooting?
Perfect shooting or not.
Perfect dunking.
That's the only
Perfect
reason.
shooting
He
or
was 3 for 3 from the line, from the free
Yeah, he
throw.
was 3 from 3 from 3-point line.
Yeah,
One of them
he
he didn't even know was going in.
3 from 3. Yeah, he was. Perfect shooting. And that mesmerized everybody so much that everybody that I've talked to, except for maybe 5 people, said that, yeah, he did deserve to get it, but I didn't think so.
I
Well,
thought
who
it
you
was
think, well,
close to-
okay, now I want to ask you,
between him and
who
Dame.
do you think deserved it?
Steph Curry.
Oh, I thought it was Dame Lillard.
I thought it was Dame too.
Nah, I
He
felt like
hit the last 3 threes of the game and hit like 4 half-court footers.
That's great, but I still feel like Steph was
He
more
did most
key
of his in the
to the
first half.
win. He was more key to them actually winning the game.
Okay.
That's
What
what
you
I
got,
felt.
King? What you got, King Czar?
No, I ain't got no more trash. Ronnie Ryan.
No, I don't have no more trash. That was on my trash. For my certified though, I do got to think. What's the name of that college team? Damn, I had this written down. I can't even find my book now. But to the college team that fired their college coach for saying the plantation remark.
They didn't fire him. He's back. You tripping?
No, he fired.
He's fired.
I just read
He fired.
I thought they brought him back.
No, he fired.
Oh,
What school was that?
Creighton, right? Or
Creighton?
was it Creighton?
Yeah, I thought he got fired. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I swear he got
They
fired
brought
though.
him back. No, he didn't get fired. He got suspended, and I think they brought him
But
back.
Flair, did he get fired or not?
Oh,
Answer in the comments. I know you
Yeah.
know.
They said Sharon Harris certified.
Well, my certified player is Steph Curry.
Yay!
He won the 3-point contest.
Yep, he was on my list for that too. He only won it by one shot though. Did you see that, Ron?
Right?
Yeah,
He almost
Jason
didn't
Tatum
win.
took him to the
It
limit.
took you to the limit.
He had to get that last rack. He had to get every one of them. I was
told
like,
you, man, they lifted the suspension, man. He back coaching, man. You tripping?
no,
He took
okay.
you to the limit, son.
Well, then let me take it back. Then that's my trash ass player.
It should try. No, it should be the college.
Right. Well, this should be both of them, but like I said, that's my trash ass player. But y'all go ahead. Certify who you had, Steph Curry, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. And who you have, Sharon? Sharon?
Well, for my first certified, it's University of Kansas for getting rid of that sorry Les Miles. Yay! Yay! As Jalen Rose goes, yay! So that's my first one. I got some
Okay.
good certifieds.
Okay, who you got, King Czar?
Oh, so y'all don't have no comment about him getting fired?
No, we don't care.
I said about time.
We don't care. Damn, we'll be
No,
doing
that's a
this
good one.
month.
That's a good one.
What you mean we don't care? I care.
I mean, if you're gonna holler out Steph, I'm gonna go with Dame.
I mean, he sexual improprieties with some young class students. Yeah, he need to get up out of there.
I agree.
Me too.
I'm gonna bring in Dame to go with Steph, and that's what made the All-Star game fun, is them two. They're rivals, but they were going back and forth, and that was kind of dope at the end. When as soon as they just took the ball out, Dame had the ball, and Curry just put his hands up and walked away. He wasn't even nowhere near the half court yet, and he already knew that Dame was going to shoot it from there and win. Like, if you see the video, if you watch it, I thought that was kind of dope. But I just thought that just those two taking turns in the sportsmanship, and they kind of added a little flair to it. It was pretty dope.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna give it to Jackson State University for still being undefeated, kicking a lot of butt down there in spring football. Hopefully some of those guys get drafted, or at least picked up after the draft. That's the one thing I was kind of worried about. Is how would that work out with them playing spring ball? How would that work out for their draft stock?
Right.
Brian, what you got, Brian?
That's all I have, man.
Oh, okay. Sharon got another one.
That's it. Huh, wait a minute. Do y'all watch Big Ten basketball?
I seen Big Ten basketball, but I'll leave the Big Ten to you.
Did y'all see Michigan State beat the University of Michigan on Sunday?
I watched that game.
And how everybody just knew we weren't going to win since we lost Thursday.
Right.
But we came back on Sunday. We showed them what Spartans do.
I gave you a coach credit last night they did the top 20 coaches on the other show, and Izzo was like 13. I'm like,
oh yeah, I was like, no, you ain't no way in the world you got Brad Stevens on the top 10. Right. You need to take him down and put Izzo.
They have Mark Few, who's a college coach, and he ain't even in the same league.
It's common knowledge that Izzo is top 3 college basketball coaches right now.
Right.
Just in college basketball, he's top 3.
I would say top 10. I would say top 10 all time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I know he's top 10 all time of any coach.
I meant to say this earlier. I'm sorry. Dalton, for his trash ass player, said fire Mike Looms right now for putting a franchise tag on Marcus Williams. Dalton don't like Marcus Williams. Ever since he missed that tackle. Stephen Diggs.
Dalton be serious, boy.
Dalton be serious, boy.
You mess with Dalton, it's a wrap. It's done. He is done with you.
All right, King Czar, what you got?
Another certificial. You know what? I mean, we talked about him last week. Sharon brought him up last week. I'm gonna give one more prop, before we close it down, but. A lot of times when these players make the All-Star team for the first time, usually they don't play as much, or they don't really have a first good All-Star game. And Zach LaVine did pretty well despite being, obviously in the shadow of all these dudes, and he still put up a very quiet 22 points, which for a first timer, So I just want to again give him his praise, and long time coming, long overdue. And,
hey, Ramona.
Hey, Ramona.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll definitely agree with that. That was a pretty good one. I actually like the way Bradley Beal was playing. For a minute, he was on fire from the 3-point line. So I'm going to have to go with Bradley Beal.
That's a good one.
Hopefully he become a 76er. You know what I mean?
And I'm not very fair to Bradley Beal. I've never joined the Bradley Beal train, and I'm pretty tough on him. I don't get excited about him. I don't care how many points he scores, but I have to agree. He shined brightly in the All-Star game. Is it because he's from St. Louis? No, he's just not exciting to me.
Okay.
He's just there. He's remind me of Tim Duncan. He's just there. He does his job, but I'm never too excited about him.
Who are you talking about?
Bradley Bill.
Bradley Bill.
Bradley Bill. But I got another certified.
I'm ready.
The Loyola University Ramblers.
Okay.
You know, I'm always shouting them out. You've seen me post them before.
Yes, I
And
did.
so they making it to the big dance. They won the Missouri Valley Conference Championship over Drake on Sunday. And the reason why this means something to me is because one of the assistant coaches on that team is none other than Drew Valentine. Drew Valentine used to be on the basketball staff of Michigan State University. He's the brother of Chicago Bulls Denzel Valentine.
Okay.
And they're both the sons of one of my very good friends from college, Carlton Valentine, who was an MSU great. And so I'm going to shout out the Loyola Ramblers, because out of the last 4 years, they've won their division 3 out of the last 4 seasons ever since Drew has been their assistant coach. And so I just think that's fantastic. So shout out to them. Those are they're certified players for me.
Shout out to Drew, too.
Sure.
Drew Valentine.
What you got over there, King Czar?
Nah, that's it, man. It made me think of Billy Ray Valentine when she said that, took me back.
Billy Ray Valentine?
Billy Ray, he said, I can walk, I can see. I'll get you that later.
What he say? That's because I'm a karate man, and karate man bleeding inside. But you wouldn't know that because you was a big Barry White looking motherfucker.
All right. No,
I got one more. One more. Shout out to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame committee for having Bill Russell making the finalist list for 2021 as a coach. And I don't know how this got by me all these years. I actually thought he was already in.
As a coach, I did too.
Coach, I thought he was already in, and so it blew my mind when I learned he had not already gotten in as coach. And then today I found out that he is one of the finalists as a coach. So shout out to them for finally giving him his flowers for his he won two of those championships as a player and coach together.
Coach, yeah.
2 out of those 11. So I just think
when they announcing it?
They announced it today. Oh, you mean the finals, the finalists, or the final? I'm not sure, but he made the list today.
I need my boy.
They let Chris Bosh know today that he made he's a finalist. They let him know live on NBA on ESPN the Jump. They called him and let him know that he made the finalist list, and that was kind of dope. So him and Paul Pierce, they made the list, so that's cool.
I'm not getting into this with you, Shan.
I can say she ain't gonna like this. I'm glad. They better let my boy in, Chris Webber.
That's what I was about to say. They better let him in. And Michigan.
You see, look, Dennis, look at me. Look at me.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
You look at me. You gonna like this. Look at me. I ain't saying a word.
They need to let what you call him in too.
Who?
I mean, Michigan need to let him in. I'm sorry.
No,
Michigan
whatever.
need to let him in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, whatever.
But you know what?
They've already healed that. They let him back on campus, so.
You know what? This is Women Appreciation Month, and Sharon, we appreciate you, Sharon. So with that being said, bam! Who you like, who you got, who you like, who you
Oh, my damn.
I thought you weren't going to do this nonsense.
It's Women Appreciation Month. I can't forget them. No, this ain't the cutest one. This is Who's the Best Rapper.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, you got the wrong one, Sharon. This is Who's the Best Rapper.
Wait a minute. I find y'all first.
I didn't know.
This is easy, though.
I find y'all first. In my eyes, my opinion, Missy Elliott.
Wow.
Missy Misdemeanor?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. I like the confidence.
Wow.
I could accept that.
in
She
my
she can go. I'm
she
sorry.
can flow.
Yeah, they overlook her. People overlook her way too much.
If y'all don't know about rap, R&B, whatever, I need y'all to look at
That's
Missy
rapper. We ain't
Elliott.
saying nothing about no R&B.
Well, who's number 2, Ron? You said she number 1. Who's number 2?
Forget everybody else.
So on this list, so MC Light is the GOAT. So, but the second best, third best rapper is on this list. MC Light's the GOAT. Roxanne Shante is second. Lil Kim is third. Lil Kim is easily the best rapper on this list.
Who you got after that?
That's the female Biggie.
Who you got after that?
Hey, are we still live when y'all trying?
Yeah,
On this
I
list,
still
who I
see
got
you.
second?
I can't see no comments or nothing.
we still off.
Oh yeah, they're
That's
having
because
trouble
he
playing
took
the
Missy
video.
Elliott. He got made everybody stop.
It's having trouble playing the video on Facebook.
Oh,
Second on this list, I got to go with Eve.
EVE.
Okay, it's back on.
All right.
Just refresh your screen. You'll be able to see it.
But Lil Kim for sure.
Okay.
Nasty.
Missy, etc. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go, and this is what I'm gonna say. Little Kim's number 1.
Yep.
Number 2 is Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. I don't think she got a bad album, to be honest with you. Number 3 is EVE, and number 4 is Nicki Minaj. That's how I'm going.
Okay, well I'm going Lil Kim, Missy. God, it's hard between Nicki and Eve, boy. Cause Eve got that voice.
The illest pit bull in the skirt, baby.
She really is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go your route. I'm gonna go with you, Dennis.
Oh shit.
Kim, Missy, Eve, Nikki. And Ron was just like, forget the rest.
Forget the rest.
You can dismiss Lil Kim like that, but all right.
Hey, I'm sorry, but Missy, she brought something else to the
I
rap
understand
game.
that, but I'm saying you dismissing Lil Kim like she whack.
You
tripping.
can't dismiss Lil
I
Kim
did
now.
not say that. Y'all put the words in my mouth.
I know it. I
Oh,
know
man.
it. I know it.
Now,
I
look,
got it.
I'm a big fan of Missy Elliott.
I am too.
She brought
Huge fan.
dance. She brought other stuff to hip hop and R&B. I mean, what else?
That don't
has
help
she?
her in the rapping category to me, though.
Oh yeah, she's a rapper.
You judging
She's
her
a
by
great,
that.
but she's a beast on that. She's a beast on the mic though.
How many times have you seen a female do a whole video in a trash bag?
I don't even think I've seen the video.
How many?
All right. People
Super
are
duper
saying that
fly.
they can't see the show.
Super duper fly.
Right.
I can see it.
You see people comments?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're going to have to read the comments. I can't see
All you
it.
have to do is refresh it.
Yeah, because I'm lost. It still say we live, though. And it's recorded, so it don't matter. But let me go ahead and go to the next picture. They got me. I'm looking like I lost something.
Sharon, who's the best female rapper? Who you got as a GOAT?
Of all time,
Mm-hmm.
if you just want to count skill and
Mhm.
rapping, it's MC Light for me.
All right.
But if you count career and longevity on top of that and all of that, it's Lil Kim.
Okay, no, I'm with you. Yeah, I can
But
see
she
it.
the only one that's got them 5 mics though.
Right.
Lil Kim got 5 mics in the source?
Yep.
Sure did. She's the
Back
only
when the source
female
was
rapper
good.
to do it.
Okay. Down here it says the best NBA.
All right, man. That dude. I mean, he didn't live up to his. That dude was a legend on the hoop courts in New York and running at DePaul. I thought he was going to definitely be an all-time great, but still, the dude had game. I liked his game, man. I mean, he was vicious. I liked his game.
Okay. What you got, Sharon?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Monty Ellis.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't get with the Mike Bibby. I just can't get there. And
What's
he
up with you
not.
and Mike Bibby? What, is it a Sacramento thing with you?
Who is-
Anybody in Sacramento? Did you wait? Time out.
Nah, she didn't want nobody to almost beat them and they got cheated.
Time out. Do you like anybody that played with Sacramento? Sharon, I know you ain't getting mute. I know you ain't getting mute on me. Sharon, wait a minute.
I'm just like, what you want me to say? I just don't
Oh
like Mike.
my God.
I don't like Mike Bibby. It don't have nothing to do with the team he played for.
Chris
It had to do with him.
Chris Webber?
No, she don't like Chris Webber.
No, I
That's what I'm
can't stand
saying.
Chris. I can't stand Chris Webber.
That's what
Everybody
I'm
knows
saying,
that.
Sacramento.
No. Chris Webber might have been a Michigan thing.
Look, Chris
No, he went
Webber
to
can
that other school.
play on any team. I wouldn't like him, so it doesn't matter.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Nope.
I hear you on that. Miss, I am not a fan. I just want to know why is this such a big thing with you in Sacramento? What did they do to you, Sharon?
It's not. I like Buddy Hield.
No. We're talking about that old Sacramento team. We ain't
You
talking
like
these new
AJ?
Sacramento. We talking about the guys that used to ring the cowbells. They don't do that no more.
Nah.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't.
This is
follow
good. I ain't
Sacramento.
gonna lie. This is good. When Sharon starts saying stuff like that,
Sacramento.
this is good. This is good. This is
The
good.
boy good.
She is good.
I do not follow Sacramento. What am I gonna follow Sacramento for?
What about Paige Stojakovic?
No.
You gotta have love for Vladi, right?
Vlade Divac.
I've never liked Vlade Divac. I didn't even like him when he played for us. I didn't like him.
Bobby, what's his name? Bobby Jackson.
No.
Doug Christie.
Gerald Wallace.
I like Doug Christie.
There
I
you
did
go.
like Doug Christie. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got one. At least you like one of them. Yeah.
I like Doug Christie.
And then can I ask this question since we on here? Since we pushing the envelope, can I push a little further? Is it the fact that referee
Why do you
came out and said what he said? And every time I ask a Laker fan this, they get so upset like I made the referee say it. I ain't make him say it. He said it.
No, I don't.
They get mad at me like I made him say it.
First of all, you've never asked me this question.
No, but I
That's
do ask
first
Laker
of
fans
all.
that they always get that. Oh, here they go. They always get that.
First of all, you've never asked me this
No,
Laker.
I said Laker fans.
I know it, but you've never asked this Laker fan. And you said Laker fans always do that. Well, this Laker fan ain't never done that because you've never asked me. Second of all, you said 5 minutes ago, is it that he played for Sacramento? And I just said to you, no, it's not because he played for Sacramento. I don't have any beef with Sacramento.
Okay.
They just always gonna be sorry. That's just it.
Just
They
like
need
the
to
Clippers.
move. They need to move the team to Seattle. That's what they need to do. There's no need for Sacramento basketball.
Sonic.
They need to go straight up to Seattle.
You
Seattle
think
needs basketball.
Seattle? Now let me ask this question. You think the Seattle fans are better than the Sacramento fans?
Yes.
Oh, for fans? Oh yeah. They want basketball back, honey. They fiending. They want it back in Seattle. And they support their teams. Yep.
I miss Seattle Supersonics kind of.
Even what his name came out saying he would buy the team back.
Sean
What
Kemp?
is that?
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen came out maybe 2 weeks ago saying he would buy the team back.
Well, they about to move Minnesota.
Shout out to Ray Allen.
They about to
Shout
move Minnesota
out
over there.
to Ray Allen for that.
So they be all right. Minnesota's gonna move over there. They be all right.
Well, anyway, so that's the answer to my question. My question was Monty Ellis. My answer was Monty Ellis.
All right. I just had to know. Let me go on to the next slide. I just had.
What up, though?
What up, though? What's the next slide?
Hey, what's up, baby? Pull right through for MSU, right?
Oh, yeah, green and white all day.
That's right. Go green.
All right.
Go white.
And you only get that now. Out of these three, you only get to pick one. And let me tell everybody that's listening what the three are. You either get free travel for life, you get free food for life, or never go to jail no matter what you do for life. You only get to pick one. Now, let's
I'm
get that out
taking
the
the
way.
free food. I eat too much.
Okay.
And I could always travel with the food. If I got too much food, I could always sell it to make a couple dollars.
I'll be jumping C.
You going to see you gonna rob the bank? You can't take me to jail, baby. That's how you're looking at. That's what you gonna do.
Yep.
Okay.
No, all judging to the side, I'll be jumping B.
See, I was initially I said C too, right?
Wait a minute, Shannon.
I had to remember, no matter what we do down here on earth, we still got to answer to God.
Yeah.
And I know me, if I could get away with some stuff, I'd be doing some stuff that I shouldn't be doing.
Well, I mean, since you ain't gonna do it, what was you gonna think about doing? If you did have C, if you had to get out of jail free card in your pocket, like as soon as they come put the cuffs on you, you like hold up, left pocket, player, left pocket.
Look, I would rob from the rich and give it to the poor.
I hear that.
You call me Rabina Hood. That's
I
me.
hear you, Ravina Hood.
Rabina.
You might get credit for that versus, even though you.
Nah, that's still considered stealing.
Still stealing.
Still
And
considered
thou
stealing.
shalt not steal is a commandment. I ain't trying to break that. So anyway, I guess that leaves me between A or B. So I guess I take free food for life because you gotta have food. You ain't gotta travel, but you gotta have food.
Yeah, but food stamps are accepted everywhere. So with that being said, I'm going to take the free travel. I'm going to take the free travel for life.
No.
Now,
That's what I'm going to do.
here's the interesting thing. Like, for sure, I mean, obviously, y'all broke down, C. I mean, obviously, that's kind of like the one, without all the, rules or thinking about this and that. I mean, yeah, it's a given C, but realistically, y'all broke it down. The same with the food. And so you figure food would be the most popular. And I'm not a big traveler. I only been to Bali and only have my passport for under a year. But I'm going to tell you why I'm taking A. It's because traveling is expensive as shit. So just to go to Bali, it was like a G. To go there, obviously the money over there is a lot cheaper because of the, the difference, but just to travel is expensive. So to just choose, hey, I can just pick up and go anywhere versus go spend $50 here and there for food or whatever the case. I'm taking that free travel all day because, unless I'm just broke, I'm going to have food. But I can't every day just like, hey, man, let's go to Tokyo or let's go here or let's go there. That's easy money for me. I'm taking A, like easy.
That's
Okay.
cool. Sharon ain't going nowhere, so I'm good.
They called you Hood Mullen. That's what they called you.
But that prime rib for life, shit. Give me the prime rib, honey. Free.
Then we gonna get that filet. That filet for your life.
The fish are fillet.
That filet.
Free
Filet.
filet.
Surf and
For
turf.
life.
If you could eat surf and turf every day for
I
the
have
rest of your
free
life, that
steak
sounds
and
good, don't it?
free crab legs. Shout out to Bug Flair. Crab legs, baby. Crab legs.
Oh,
Don't you
Lord.
forget it.
Oh Lord. Sharon, are you ready for your question?
My question, sure. Since I can't have a chocolate girl moment, I'll just do questions. Then it's put me on suspension, y'all. I can't do a do a chocolate girl rant. So I have to I just have to ask questions.
Nobody said she couldn't do that. Let me get my look. I did not say that she could not do a job.
Man, you told me
And
you
shout out to this hat right here, man. This is make sure y'all get you one of these hats. Make sure y'all get y'all one of these hats. They on sale. They're going like hotcakes right now.
lean in closer to the camera and keep your head still. Let me see it.
No, I'm leaning on in. There you go. You ready?
All right, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for some good
Yeah.
questions?
Yep.
These are my non-sports related questions. I'm a car chick. I know y'all fellas like cars. All fellas like cars. I don't know a guy that doesn't like a car, that doesn't like to talk about cars, or work on cars or something about cars. But I love cars. So if you could buy any car right now, what would it be? Go ahead, Ron.
I would buy an old school Cutlass.
What year? 79.
Yep.
No, see, Ron, you're very close.
Cutlass
to my-
Supreme.
Very close.
You can't just say Cutlass. You got to say Cutlass Supreme.
That always been one of my favorite cars.
You get the one with the Landau roof, with the Landau top on it.
You know, sir.
You didn't know I knew about that Landau, did you?
Wow.
All right, King Czar, what'd you buy?
I would give me a Hummer. I've always dreamed of a Hummer, even when I was little, and then even when they came out with the H3s. And they came out with those H3s, I was like, even on those, but then I was like, nah, they too little. But not the army, like the ones that look urban, like the actual ones that look like city driven, not those, whatever. But yeah, I'm a big Hummer. I always want to get a Hummer. That's probably the first thing I would buy if I had the money, just to splurge.
What color Hummer would you get?
I mean, my favorite color is black, probably black, or like black with some type of.
What I would do is, I'm gonna get me a 6'4" Impala.
Cruising down the street.
I'm going to put some candy paint on that hoe.
What kind of rims?
I want to make sure as a matter of fact, I want it to be pink. I want hoes to call me Pinky when I'm riding that joint. I want them to call me Pinky when I'm riding that joint.
You have got to be kidding me.
I'm going to be riding that. Listen, and I'm going to let my hair grow out so my Jerry curl can be in. I'm going to be big
There's
Pinky.
principalities in this.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while. And I'm going to have inside, and my inside going to be white. All white inside. Or as my grandma would say, eggshell white.
Man, you guys are tripping.
Man,
What
you
about
tie
you?
your shoes,
Hey,
you tripping,
what about
bro.
you? What kind of car would you buy?
Give me that candy apple red 86 Grand National.
And he said we tripping.
Wow. A Grand National? Wow.
The fastest production car ever produced in the United States of America.
You know how long it's been since I've seen one? I haven't
You
seen
have
one.
that.
Huh.
You got to get back to Michigan, girl, because they out there.
Well, I know they're up there. You see them all the time up there, but yeah. Y'all know what a Grand National look like?
Nope.
Nope, and don't really care. No.
Y'all don't know?
No.
Oh, so they're not real car people then. They don't know.
It look like
They
a
have-
gremlin?
I'm not a real car person.
Do it look like a
No,
gremlin?
No.
Okay.
In fact, you look more like a gremlin than
Oh, man, I'm out.
They used to call me Gizmo today because I used to gizmo all the time.
I'm out. I am out.
Well, so if I had my choice, I wish I could share my screen, but I wish I had my picture up.
Yeah.
But no, I can't find the picture in time. But what y'all don't know about me is I used to own a 2005 Dodge Magnum. I love my Dodge Magnum. It was beautiful. And it was riding on 22s.
Ooh.
And I had the most beautiful chrome rims on it and everything. But I had to give up the car. I was going through some things, and so I had to give it up. It was paid for. The car was paid for. I paid for the car. So it wasn't like they repoed it or anything, but I had to give it up. I had to make some tough decisions, and I gave up my car. And ever since I let it go, I want that car back. I want it back. I want that car. If I could find that car right now and pay for it, I'd get it back. I loved it because I took care of it.
Okay.
So I think if I could buy that car back, that would be my first choice. But
Then it probably got
taking
you.
this question, if you could buy any car in the world that you want and all that stuff, it would be a Mercedes-Benz SUV, the GL 550.
Oh shit.
That's what I want.
All right, let me read these comments. Buck Flair said, back now, Dennis paid his Wi-Fi bill or texting to the neighbors, LOL. Jay Will said the Kings just got a new stadium a few years ago. They ain't going
Don't care
nowhere.
about them.
Dalton said, free food for life. Chuck said,
That's
food
right,
baby.
Dalton.
Chuck said, Dalton eats all the hamburgers. Chuck called you Hood Mullen. Ian Rochelle said, free food, if that includes groceries. I mainly eat at home, so I would like to just buy as much chicken, fruit, vegetables, and water as I could put up in the cart. Divine said, forget about A and B, I'm going C, baby. Chuck said he make the best prime rib. Chuck said also, is that a Wentz hat? Divine said,
That's you, Dennis.
I know. Divine said with C, I can take as many crab legs as I want and never have to pay anyway. And I can hijack a plane too. No jail, baby. Cosplay. Chuck Thomas said a 1966 GTO.
Yeah, I know about that.
Thomas said he's at work making toys. Ian Rochelle said an audio R8. I want to go fast. Chuck Thomas said it's a Hummer vehicle. And he called me Pinky Holmes. He called him the Gremlin, and he called you Sharon, Sharon, our rock girl. The Gremlin.
Oh, I like the IROC.
Yeah.
Iraq Z.
Kevin Thomas, what's good, man? I know you're excited. Dak Prescott got his money.
Yeah, I'm glad too. But anyway, all right, next question.
I'm ready.
All right,
Too much money.
next question. So, sometimes, you know how sometimes you run across people that you really respect and you give them a shout out and you give them mad respect. So it came to my mind to ask, which one of these professions do you hold in the highest regard and respect? Which one do you hold in the highest regard? And it's between a teacher, a fireman, firefighter. We can't say fireman. Firefighter, a soldier, a police officer, and a doctor. Who do you hold in the highest regard?
Honestly, I'll answer that first. There should only be one answer to that. Hands down, it's got to be the soldier.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause without them fighting for this country that makes it the land of the free and the home of the brave, then who else do children really have to look up to?
That's
Because
good
a lot of
answer.
them guys in the military, they have all the backgrounds to every occupation that you just named.
All right.
True.
I like that. I like that one right there.
I like that answer.
I don't know what you
Go ahead,
spit on,
Kings.
but
Go ahead, Kings R.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have to second it, but I mean, just to be different, because you pretty much hit that on the nail. I mean, you got to give a shout out to teachers, and on that list, they're probably for sure the most underpaid, and what they got to deal with, and without them, where will we be as people trying to run a country, or just everyday people, just. You know what I mean? So, but definitely agree with the soldier, but that will probably be my next nod as a teacher. That's a tough.
I would have to say that about the teachers too. After these last few months of helping
For
out
sure,
my nieces and
teachers gotta be
nephews
support.
with this cyber school, I need a teacher's check because this is this year.
Hundreds of kids a day. Like,
They go through hundreds of
lose
kids.
my mind after 5 or
I
6.
gotta give them. Like Kevin Thomas just said, teachers don't get paid, don't get enough respect. No, they do not get enough.
No,
respect.
they don't.
I would say teachers.
Mm-hmm.
What they got to go through with kids, Their kids,
Yeah.
I would say teachers.
I'll say teacher.
What's
I
up,
learned a whole
Rhino?
lot more respect for teachers after this.
Yeah.
After this.
Here's my answer. I'm leaning towards the soldiers because they do go out and protect this country for what it's worth. I know there's a lot of people listening within the sound of my voice who feel like America is a piece of work and can't trust America. The government's this, whatever. But we live here, and we may not be the nicest country. We may not have some of the best whatever. It's still one of the freest countries in the world. And there's no place I'd rather live than here right now. So I want my country to be safe. I want to be kept safe. So I don't have, I'm a pretty fearless chick, but I couldn't see myself putting on a uniform and going out there fighting in a war for the country. I'm just not made that way. It's just not my calling, and I'm not made that way. So I have mad respect for soldiers who do it. My father was in the Air Force. He was a medic in the Air Force. And some of the stories he told me, what he saw when he was in Korea, I don't think I could have made it. I just can't see it. So I respect the soldiers, but I tell you, the teachers are right there, because without a teacher, they wouldn't have been in the service. You got
Right.
teachers start you from the crib.
From the crib.
You start with teachers, and we've been, as long as I've been alive, every society has always said that the teachers don't get enough respect and pay, but nothing changes.
Nope.
It's really interesting how we don't do anything about it to change it.
And there's a
As
bunch
a
of new
society.
skills, and there's a
No, I
bunch
think
of, sorry to cut you off, though, but there's a bunch of
it's a
new schools
revolving
being built.
door opportunity.
There's a bunch of new schools being built by a bunch of people, but I haven't seen the change. Like, I haven't even seen teachers that be going to these new schools, because I actually work in the school field. Like, they go to these new schools and be like, oh, I like that new school. Like, they usually don't like this. They don't like the way they treated it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard not to. I picked these professions, especially during this time of COVID, because if people did not appreciate doctors and nurses before, you got to appreciate them now, especially the nurses.
Yeah, nurses
Because
run the hospital.
the nurses run that hospital, I tell you. And when I was in the hospital last June, I was more scared about COVID than anything. And those nurses were just phenomenal to me. So shout out to healthcare workers and everybody that's fighting the COVID.
We love y'all.
Yep, and taking care of senior citizens like Chuck Thomas, Mr. Buck Flair out there doing his job every day, taking care of senior citizens.
Yeah, feed
Shout
them.
out to you.
Cooking
Shout
that
out to
prime rib.
All right.
Hold
Let's
on, I
keep
gotta
it
read
a
it.
little.
Gotta read
Oh,
the
okay.
comments.
Go ahead.
Divine said, Cole's play as in Cosby play.
Oh,
Kevin Thomas said, yes, sir. Chuck Thomas said, soldier. April Thomas said, soldier. Kevin Thomas said, teachers don't get enough respect. Thomas said, shout out to my wife. She's a teacher. My son said, soldiers first, doctors second, because they save lives. April
yeah.
Thomas said, no, actually, soldiers only make $18,000 and $19,000 a year. Chuck Thomas said, I take care of senior citizens and people that don't understand or respect us as we take care of their parents at the end of their lives, especially what we did during COVID. We love you, Chuck Thomas.
We love you, man.
April said, nurses, doctors, teachers are all undervalued a lot. Kevin Thomas said, I'm a teacher and I can drop my cash app.
The only one that really get paid is firefighters. Well, no, I mean doctors too, depending on
Hey, Coach KT, man, what grade you teaching? What grade you teaching over there in Dallas?
Well, I'm gonna move on to the next question.
Yes.
What was your favorite? Look, y'all are video game people. I'm not a video game person.
Okay.
I just don't see the thrill in it. So the thought came to me to ask, what was your favorite toy growing up that was not a video game? Don't want to hear no video game answers.
All right, you want to know mine?
I
Yes,
don't
sir.
first.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Mine was my buddy. My buddy was my favorite toy.
I don't even remember what my buddy was.
It looked like the Chucky doll.
Buddy.
That's what they based the Chucky movie off of.
Yeah, it looked like the Chucky doll.
Mine was Transformers.
Well, them Transformers are bad though. Did you have like more than one?
Yes, I had like 10 of them.
And you break them down and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Did you used to make the noise when you did it, or
Yep.
like a commercial? What did you do with my buddy, Dennis? What did you do with it?
Oh, I was into wrestling when I was younger, a lot, like real big. I thought Hulk Hogan was everything. So I used to treat my buddy like, I used to wrestle with him. But it got to a point that I tore the first one up. I killed him, so they had to go get me another one. And I used to scare my grandma because I used to throw him down the steps. Like just throw him down the steps. She thought I fell down the steps one time. She was screaming. I was like, well, what's wrong?
What about you, King Czar?
I don't know if I can just pick one. I mean, can I pick a couple or no?
Right, that's what I'm trying to think of.
Pick a couple.
All right, so I'm gonna go with Hungry Hippos.
Oh shit!
I gotta throw that in there, man. That was talking about competition, boy. That Hungry Hippos fight, man. We broke the handle, hitting them things. I went through a couple of those, man. Right. And then I'm gonna throw in, if I get one more. Man, I'm gonna go with I gotta go with my first, the little Nerf, the water guns, the super soakers. I went to the little complex where it was gated. We used to play like the little barracks, and we used to have like straight up like paint gun like type battles, but with the water gun. It was dope. Yeah, so I had to go with that.
All right, Ricky.
No, he left. He and Rochelle left. That's you talking about Brett. That's who was there, Brett.
Oh, Brett. Okay, hey Brett. Go ahead, Brett.
That's a lot of toys to choose from.
Well, pick a couple.
You had the My Pony.
I gotta say, one toy that ain't nobody listed, we can't forget about the Tonka truck.
Okay, Tonka truck was cool.
I didn't have Tonka truck.
I had one.
They were doing a lot of construction in my neighborhood, so we had the real trucks. We didn't have a Tonka truck.
What everybody left out. How can all y'all forget about the Pound Puppies?
I ain't like Pound Puppies.
Me either. Huh?
I'm not an animal chick, so nah.
Me either. Wasn't the animal guy like that? Wasn't the car guy like that either?
What about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
I was about to say that when Ron said Transformers. I had all the He-Man action figures, Skeletor. I had all them joints, Batarram, all them cats.
No.
Hey, Dalton said, "What about the Jack in the Box?"
I did. I had two or three Jack in the Boxes. Yeah, that thing.
How y'all not gonna mention Bubbles? Y'all know y'all used to blow Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Come on now, don't act like y'all didn't blow Bubbles. Y'all wasn't popping the bubbles outside.
Look, I got bubbles now, honey. I got a whole container of bubbles sitting right over here.
You got the dope.
Sure.
How everybody gonna leave the jump
Shut
rope
up, Dennis.
Oh,
Quiet,
okay.
Dennis.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'm about to what's her?
Before we end the segment, we gotta do honorable mention. We can't leave out Monkeys on a Bar. Remember the little monkeys you tie them all together?
A barrel of monkeys.
There you go, barrel. And then the little army man, like the Toy Story 1, the movie.
G.I. Joe.
Our little army man, yeah. Remember
G.I.
that?
Joe. That's what Kevin Thomas said. G.I. Joe. April Thomas said Rainbow Bright Strawberry Shortcake. She said, hey, my buddy was awesome. Chuck Thomas said, my bicycle, I rode it all over. April Thomas said, Care Bears, Pound Puppies.
Oh, I hate Care
Chuck
Bears.
Thomas said,
Oh my God.
I played with football. Dalton said Buzz Lightyear.
Hey, how about this?
You know, though, Care Bears.
Chuck Thomas
Ain't
said
nobody
Bubbles
wants to
Mullen,
win it.
stage name.
You know what? Sometimes I just can't say nothing around him. I swear to God. So, let me give y'all my toys, okay? I had Hot Wheels. I was a girl who liked cars from a very early age, like I said. So I had a Hot Wheels track. I had the big figure 8 one with the little mountain thing on the side. I love my Hot Wheels. And then I had an Etch-a-Sketch. Do y'all even know what an Etch-a-Sketch is?
We know what
Hell
Etch-a-Sketch
yeah, I had an
is.
Etch-a-Sketch when
You
you
had
said
talented with that damn Etch-a-Sketch though.
I used to make some elaborate pictures with that Etch-a-Sketch, boy.
You had to be talented than a motherfucker with that Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh yeah, and patient. You had to be patient. Had to maneuver them little things. And then the Light Bright, I love Light Bright. I had pages and pages and pages of putting that thing to make those pictures.
Yeah,
I would
that's
sleep
what I
with my
just
Light
had
Bright
up
on.
there. I'm
And I
like,
would
yeah.
I have it lit up all night in my room. I love Light Bright, boy.
That's what he got right there, Light Bright.
But then, but still the big wheel, y'all. What about the big wheel?
I had the
Nobody
green
plays
machine.
the
I
big
had the
wheel.
green machine.
What about the sit and spin?
No, I ain't had that. I ain't trying to be dizzy. I wasn't
What
doing
about the
that.
yo-yo? What about the slinky?
Oh yeah, Slinky. Yeah, I had Slinkies, yo-yo.
Yo, it was
I
cool.
wasn't that
Rubik's
good with
Cube.
the yo-yo.
What about the Rubik's Cube?
I got one of those right there.
Yeah, I got
Nope,
one
I
too.
threw it away every time I got it because it aggravated me. I ain't got the
I
patience.
put it
for
together a few times. I learned how to put
I
it together.
forgot where I put it, but
I can't
I
do it
got
now. I couldn't
I
figure it
figured
out.
out the easiest way to put it together is take all the stickers off and put tape on the back.
Hey yo, I'm out. April Thomas said she loved playing with Battleship.
Which one?
Battleship.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
was
yeah,
more like
the
a
board
game.
games. We go to board games. Oh, yeah.
I love. We already talked about this on the other show. I'm a board game queen. We had almost every board game ever in our house. We played games all the time with the grown-ups. So
I bet you
He
I got
said he wanted a big wheel, but his dad couldn't afford one, so he got a used bike. That's what Chuck Thomas said. Dalton said Patrick Starr. Dalton said when I was a kid I wanted wrestling action figures. April Thomas said them things tore up easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had a lot of toys. Of course, we had the Barbies. I had Barbies.
I remember I had that drum set too.
I had the
My
Barbies.
mom hated my damn drum set. My mom hated my drum set.
you y'all remember
I had all
He-Man?
the Barbie stuff except for the house. That's it.
Hey,
What'd you
when
say,
was the
Ron?
last time you guys seen a Monopoly board game?
He-Man,
What is it?
yeah, He-Man.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all not gonna mention the racetrack? You know how you have the Hot
I
Wheels
said
racetrack?
that.
Oh, did you? Oh, I think the Hot
I
Wheels.
said the Hot Wheels. That's
No,
the first thing I said.
The racetrack though, you put it together with the little black little whatever you call them things.
That's what I said. I had the figure 8 one
Yeah, that was
with
dope.
with the hill and the mountain on the side. That's
Yeah,
what I
that was
had.
dope. Yeah, that was dope.
And I even at one time I even had one with the pit.
Yeah.
It had the pit with the stand,
Yeah, the little gun for the triggers,
the bandstand and all that. Yeah, I had all that.
Yeah,
I loved it.
She said the big wheels are awesome. She had strawberry shortcake.
What y'all know about
I
Stretch
didn't
Armstrong?
like that. I just had the regular.
Hey, y'all ain't up on Candyland though.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
know about Candyland and Chutes and Ladders.
Right.
They got the drinking game shoots and ladders now.
But that's all. That's all.
Yeah,
all
that's
my
called
questions.
Scotch and Leaders.
That's all my questions. That's the chocolate question session. The question session. Did you like the question session?
I like the question session. It was very nice. Question session, yes. It was very nice.
Question session.
Question session, yes.
All right.
Come on, Ryan.
Let me ask a question.
What is it?
You guys think Michigan State makes the big dance?
Oh shit!
They
I don't
should.
know. I don't know.
They had 9 teams from the Big Ten making it. I know Indiana wasn't one of them. I thought Michigan State was.
Oh my God, this Indiana, that damn thing.
Now,
I said there wasn't one of them, man.
my first question is, do James Harden deserve to get his jersey retired by Houston Rockets?
No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
absolutely not. No, 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 no.
What did he do
Next
for
question.
Houston that any
No.
other shooting guard haven't done?
Time out. Y'all do know he won the MVP. Like, how many players won it?
Hear what
How
he
many
won.
players? How many players won the MVP in that?
Dennis,
No.
Dennis, they're not for the whole team. They're for one player.
Yeah, well, they only retiring his jersey. They ain't retiring the whole team jersey.
Wait, what he done for the whole team?
Because
He
look
won
at the players' jerseys that's
Okay.
retired for Houston.
Him winning the MVP doesn't do anything for Houston. Nothing.
Thank you.
He's one of the best players in their franchise. He's one of them. I didn't say he was. I said he's one of them.
Probably the
So-
second best player in their
So-
Not
franchise.
even close, bro.
Either
I
what?
don't think he's the second best. I think he's the third best.
Who's second? Who you got
I
second?
would say Moses is second.
Franchise history?
Oh,
Absolutely not.
I would say Moses is second.
wait. When Moses went there, where was he at in his career? Was he in his prime? Or was
No.
that in Philly?
He came straight out of high school. So.
Harden ain't third.
I know, but I'm saying when he went to Houston, was he? I think he was past his prime, though.
I think he's second.
It don't matter.
just think-
The answer is no.
I think
just
Harden's
think-
the second best player that ever played for the Rockets outside of Green.
Harden's
I'm
like
sorry, James Harden ain't even top
he's
five
probably
in
their
Houston
fifth or
Rockets
sixth best
history.
player ever.
You crazy? Name me 5 Houston Rockets better.
I ain't got that kind of time right now.
No. I'm talking about who?
Y'all tripping.
Do it right now.
Listen.
Name it right
No,
off
no,
the-
hold on.
I ain't gonna name no 5 Rockets.
If y'all just don't like James Harden, y'all can just say that.
No,
But
no,
to say that he the
I
fifth,
said it.
Name no 5.
Wait.
Since day one.
What?
I'll give you 5
Calm
Rockets.
down, y'all. Ron got something to say. What's up, Ron?
hold on.
Now, my thing is, he had not done nothing for that.
He
The
took him
team-
to the Western Conference
How
Finals.
many
Yeah,
players?
wait
How
a
many
minute,
players
wait a
jerseys
minute.
you retired without winning nothing?
Go ahead, Ron.
Go ahead, Ron. Let you go.
Did he take that team to the final?
20 plus for 3
Okay, then.
jersey retired? No.
We're talking about
Wait,
we're talking
Brett.
about
We're talking to everybody, Brett. We trying to hear everybody. Hold on, Brett. Hold on. I want to hear what Ron got to say. Ron, you saying he didn't take the team to the finals, right?
No, he
Okay.
did not do what he done. Nothing for Houston.
What Dominique Wilkins do for Atlanta to get a statue and a jersey retired?
What's the
You're not
quality?
all
Can I
Dominic.
ask y'all this question? Let me ask y'all this question. What are y'all qualifications for getting your jersey retired?
Take a team
Let
to
me
the
get
finals.
that. Take a team to
Dominique
the
can
finals?
do that.
hold up.
I just
up.
want to know
We ain't
because
talking about Dominique.
Wait a minute,
Hold
wait a minute.
up.
One, you gotta take a team to the finals. Two, deny about Dominique Wilkins. Three, you got to at least show up in the playoffs. Man, count the most.
he did
Right.
show. He took him to the Western Conference Finals
Dominique
twice.
didn't do
Well,
neither.
what did he do?
Dominique
he gotta
didn't show up
show
for the
up.
playoffs, and he didn't take them to the finals. What is you talking about?
No, we ain't talking about Dominique though. I ain't talking about
No,
Dominique.
but I'm trying to compare another player.
I
whose
can't
jersey
compare.
got
I can't compare
retired.
I
Dominique.
cannot
do
compare
that.
Dominique.
I can't compare
with
Dominique to that. I
James
can't do that.
Harden.
I'm just going with straight James Harden. I ain't doing no comparisons.
All
I
right.
want to know what do you have to do to get your number retired?
How about take a team to the final?
Dominate.
You got
How
to win
about
a
that?
championship to have a statue.
You got to win it. Okay, that's for a statue. I might have to agree with that. But
Dominique got a statue.
but okay, so what do you got to do to get your number retired?
Under the Houston Rockets, a lot.
See, I think it depends on the team too. I'm with him on that. It's not the same thing for every team.
I mean, it's like
You go play for the Lakers right now. You can't
I
just
was
show
just
up
about to
and
say.
play for the Lakers and get your jersey retired.
I was
They've
just
got
about to
too
say, I
they've
think I'll
got
play
too
for
much
the Lakers.
pedigree. They
and
got
not
too
have
much
my jersey
pedigree.
retired. But I could
But
play for the Memphis Grizzlies and show out.
but if I went to the Memphis Grizzlies, all I got to do is be pretty doggone good, and you can retire my jersey.
Same for
You can't do
Houston.
that. You can't do
Right.
that. It depends on the franchise. You can't.
Same for
It's not the
Houston.
same
No, we're not
criteria
talking
everywhere
about
you
that.
go.
Ja Morant.
All right, wait a minute. David Royce, how do you feel about
Yeah,
this?
Dave, how you feel about this?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight, y'all? Y'all stay
Hi,
blessed.
y'all.
What
Hey,
was the
Rose.
How's it going, girl? What was the question again?
The question was,
He ain't gonna
does
like
James
me.
Harden deserves his jersey retired in the Houston Rockets?
I mean, if you ask me, he is one of the best Houston Rockets to ever play. Let's be real. He is.
Thank you.
One
Dave.
of.
Thank you.
No, hold on. I didn't say yes or no. I'm answering the question. Is he or is he not one of the best Houston Rockets to ever play?
Number 2.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he's
Absolutely
one of.
not.
He's one of. Yes,
He's
he
one
is.
of them. That's what I said. One of them. He's
Okay.
one of them. Not
Time
the
out,
best.
time out,
All right.
time out.
To
Let me go
me,
see what Houston
Wait,
Rockets
wait,
numbers
wait,
are
Dennis. We
retired.
said.
Wait, Dennis.
Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself.
let me finish. To me, to retire a number or to get a statue, like y'all were saying, is to repeatedly have greatness. If you are great at something repeatedly, then you deserve your jersey number retired.
I agree.
I agree.
And I just do not believe that he has repeatedly had greatness like that. Scoring, he's a great scorer. He can score a whole lot of points,
To me,
even garbage ones. But
Time the fuck, time out.
Wait a
Time
minute.
the fuck out. Throw everything y'all just said in the
wait a
trash.
minute.
Yao
Dennis.
Ming number is retired.
Wait a
Throw
minute,
everything
Dennis.
y'all said in the trash.
Wait a minute,
Everything
Dennis.
y'all just said in the trash.
Wait.
All that go to trash.
Wait a minute.
Yao Ming number is retired, and he ain't do shit in the
Nothing.
playoffs.
okay, wait.
Are you
Wait a
serious?
minute, Dennis. Wait a minute.
Yao Ming's numbers are retired? Are you
Yao Ming
serious?
number's retired.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Give my time.
Wait a minute, Ron. Dennis.
What the?
Dennis. Ask the chocolate. Does she believe that Yao Ming's jersey deserved to be retired? Ask me.
I ain't actually, I know your number, yours the same as mine.
Ask me.
Hell to the no.
No, I didn't. When it was done, I didn't think it deserved it.
To me,
Come on, let's keep it 100. Not a lot of people realize that was the first big three. It was Yao, T-Mac, and
First
Steve.
big 3. What you mean first big 3?
to me, that's how I feel. Man, it comes time you need a budget in the playoffs. James Harden don't do that. He don't come up big in the playoffs.
He's not
No.
a leader.
He's not a leader.
Here's the guys. Here's
Wait
the
a
guys
minute.
that's numbers that's retired in Houston.
James Harden.
Okay,
Hold
let's hear.
on.
Let's hear.
Here's the guys' numbers that's retired in Houston. Yao Ming, Clyde Drexler, who was only there for 4 seasons.
I mean,
Calvin Murphy,
There we
13 seasons. Moses Malone, 6 seasons. Hakeem Olajuwon, 17 seasons. Rudy Tom Jonovich, 11 seasons.
A hell of a coach.
Hell of a coach. He is. I ain't gonna lie. He's a
Hell of a coach. Yep.
And I hate to admit,
James Harden deserves to be on.
Drexler.
No, he does not.
James Harden
Drexler
deserves to be on.
should
No, he
be retired
doesn't.
in Houston. Drexler should be retired only in Portland.
Just because they did it for some other players who didn't deserve it doesn't mean that you continue it with him. The question is, does he deserve it? He doesn't deserve it.
I just think when it comes to playoff time, James Harden, he goes small.
He got to the Western Conference
So
Finals.
if that's the case, if he goes small, what do Yao Ming go?
Like I
just
said,
wanna know.
y'all mean
If he
you can't
goes
use
small,
that with
Yao
him.
What do
Ming,
Yao Ming
wait a
go?
minute. Yao Ming should not be in there either.
It ain't no. It's too late. He's there. That
He
is
should
their.
not be in there.
Listen.
Yao lead the
That
league
is
in
their
rebounds.
team.
Come on,
This is what
man.
their team does.
Wait,
Yao Ming is
wait.
there.
Wait a minute. Did Yao Ming ever take
Yao Ming
Houston
was in that
to the
big
finals?
No.
Yes or
He
no?
He ain't never win a playoff
Okay.
series.
So why
James
would
Harden
you
been to the
put?
West Finals.
Wait a minute.
You tripping.
Why would
Anyway, like I said,
Remember
he
when
didn't
T-Mac
deserve it.
dropped 30
He didn't
points?
deserve it either. And so
Hold on. Let me hear what Brett.
you don't
Let me
go
hear what
put
Brett trying to say.
somebody in there just because somebody else got in there and didn't deserve it. No, you don't do that. No.
right?
That's what I'm trying to say is this is what Houston does.
But you're asking us the question, do we think what we think?
Right.
I'm telling you, I don't think that he deserves to be in there.
Now, Brett,
no.
you being a Houston fan, let me hear what you got to say.
Honestly, I wouldn't put James Harden in the top 25 players in the damn league, bro.
That's my
Right
case.
now?
That ain't the question.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
That ain't the question.
Hey, he's hurt. Hey, he's hurt right now, though.
That ain't the question. I need you to answer the question.
He's using that as a lead-in to his answer, Dennis. Let's be fair. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because at
Go
the end of
ahead.
the
Go
day,
ahead.
he came to Houston, he did what?
He won an MVP and took
Took y'all to the Western
Conference.
Conference Finals.
No, he did not do that by
Man,
himself.
took y'all.
Who does it by themselves?
Nobody, except from the Dream.
LeBron don't do it by himself.
Except from the Dream.
Responsible. He wasn't the key.
Yes, he was the key when they went to the
No, he
finals.
wasn't. No, he
So,
wasn't.
Don't pull up the numbers for
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
Hold on, I want to
Right.
hear. I just want to hear. I want to hear what Brett got to say.
He wasn't
Go
the
ahead,
key.
Brett.
He averaged 40 points a game.
No, from what you're
So-
saying, any player that leads his team to the conference final deserves a statue and a jersey retirement? No.
And the MVP. Hold on, don't forget the MVP part. Don't forget the MVP part. I said MVP too.
Take us to the championship because that's what you came here for. You made all that money. You griped. You groaned. You complained. You did everything else. We got you Russell Westbrook, and that didn't help you.
Nah, his best shot was Chris Paul. Westbrook was a downgrade. Stop it.
No, you stop it, bro. Come on. I mean, how could it be a downgrade from Chris Paul to Russell
What do
Westbrook?
you mean? How can it be a downgrade? Chris Paul's better than
Let him
Westbrook.
hold up, King Czar. We're going to be here all
Wait a
day.
minute.
I just wanted to answer the question. That's all.
But at the end of the day, no. James Harden don't deserve nothing in the city of Houston.
Okay.
He hurt.
All right,
How
what's
you
the next-
feel
what's the
about
next
it,
question?
baby Ross?
I thought they were already answered.
Me personally, I don't care what nobody says. I'll take Stevie Franchise over James Harden any day of the week.
What team?
All right.
My second question: what team you think they would get their first draft pick wrong?
And what, the NFL?
I know.
I already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all been hating all the whole time.
Who been hating?
Who?
Dennis?
Oh, no, listen, I've been a Trevor Lawrence hater from
Thank
day
you.
one. Everybody
He's
was so
saying,
hyped.
he's saying the first team gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, everybody was so hyped
Okay.
saying, "Oh, did you see how he beat Alabama? He beat the hell out of Alabama." And I was like, y'all do know they had a hell of a defense, right? Nobody want to say nothing about that. The defense left, and so did his talents. Both of them just left right out the window. Both of them just left.
Now, what you think, David Ross?
The Jets are going to mess it up. I'll guarantee you at number 2. They're going to mess up the draft. Watch.
It won't.
So,
Because the Jets are the Jets, and they always do.
I'm gonna tell you why.
David
Tell you
Ross.
why they won't mess it up.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Huh?
Because they either gonna pick Fields or Wilson, and they both gonna be good.
But no, this is the problem, bro. I agree with you on there. They're going to be good. But a franchise is a franchise. And the Jets
I
are
agree with that.
known.
I agree
The
with that.
Jets are known to be, so you can have one of the best talents you can get. The Jets are known to mess it up. They're known, bro.
I agree with that.
You don't,
Okay.
you don't like the coach? Hold on. You don't like the coach that they got?
No, I like the coach, but the coach can only do so much. What about coordinators? What about talent? What about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put it all together.
I know what he means. It's just a bad organization, is what he's saying.
Exactly.
I think they got a good GM and a good coach. I think they're in the right hand.
All right. We got Stanfield in the building.
Well, I believe it's going to be Trevor Lawrence. I think
Oh my God.
I think people are going to be greatly disappointed in his NFL.
Wow.
Wow.
That's my prediction.
Wow.
That's my prediction. I don't
What
think he's
you
going
think?
to. I don't think he's going to live up to his billing.
So you think he would be overhyped?
Yeah.
He already overhyped.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna live up to it.
I
There's
got
gonna
a
be some random quarterback that's picked in whatever round, and he's gonna end up being stellar. He's gonna come out of nowhere. I don't know who it's gonna be, but it's not gonna be this one.
So you think out of all the teams that Jacksonville will be the one to mess it up? Is that what you're saying?
The first one.
I said the first. His question was who would be the first. I believe
Pick
they're
first.
going to be the first.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Draft pick.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Brett?
For their first draft pick.
Because honestly, I got a blockbuster trade happen during the draft.
Oh, breaking news.
Well, I mean, you ain't about to like this.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy G is gone. He's going to New England. Lions gonna.
Why would I be mad about that? Go ahead.
Lions gonna trade down with the Niners. We're gonna trade up to 7 and get Justin Fields from Ohio State.
So you saying that's going to be a bad pick, number 7, Justin Fields?
I think that's reaching a little too high.
I don't think Justin Fields is going to be there at number 7.
Who's gonna take him at 6?
Jets, number 2.
Please, baby Jesus. Please, baby Jesus. Fields, go to the Jets. Please go to the Jets.
That's number 2 are taking Devontae Smith.
Wait a minute. Do all of y'all think the Jets are going to draft a quarterback?
Yes,
I do.
I don't think
I do. I think
Like Dennis, I think me and you the only ones that don't believe that they're going to draft a quarterback.
You know why? You know why, Sharon?
Hold
You know why,
on,
Sharon?
Devon said he don't believe that either. I don't believe that.
Okay, cool. We got 3. All right. Okay.
You know why? You know why I think that? Because they've already came out and said Sam Darnold is welcomed for a trade. When you say that about your starting quarterback, you've already said that he's not your future. That's a huge blow.
I'm gonna tell you like this: they either gonna draft
They
a
use
quarterback.
Sam
or they
Darnold
gonna
for
trade
trade bait for Deshaun Watson, not because they want to draft a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. They either gonna trade for Watson or they gonna draft a quarterback, guaranteed.
Right.
Okay.
They didn't say that until after the whole Watson thing. They weren't saying that before the Watson situation.
Now this is what I think, Dennis. Now, don't get mad at me, Dennis. But this is we saying who's gonna be the first. So I'm a Lawrence fan. I think the Jets is going to take Fields or Wilson. I think they both going to pan out. Miami's going to take one of those receivers. There's 3 good ones, so they're going to be all right. Atlanta's going to take a quarterback, one of the other ones that didn't go, so they're going to be all right. Cincinnati's either going to take Sewell, the offensive tackle, which you pretty much ain't going to go wrong with the best OT. So the team that's going to mess it up because they don't know what the hell they want, they going back and forth, is them damn Philadelphia Eagles. I have no idea who y'all going to draft. They go back and forth every day. First they're going to draft another quarterback. Then they're going to draft a thing. Then they're going to draft a receiver. Y'all going to mess it up.
Damn.
Oh man.
Okay. My next question: what?
Wait, hold up. Did everybody answer?
Brett didn't answer. Did Brett answer?
What was the question?
Yeah,
Brett said he's making a trade.
Is it Thomas Sean?
Yeah, that's my brother Thomas Shines.
How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
What's up?
What up, though, bro?
You know,
The question was, who's going to be the first team to mess up the draft pick?
Like, say you need a wide receiver, but you get a linebacker.
that'd be the Philadelphia Eagles drafting Justin Fields.
Damn.
I got this on. I want to make sure that this is all on video.
Damn.
And everybody can see this.
Damn.
I have no response. No response. Brian, what's the next question?
What be average wide receiver was good back in the day on your team?
Wait. Say it one more time?
A be average wide receiver. Shout out to Ace. He the one gave me this question.
I'll tell you right now.
I don't understand the
So
question.
is that like a good secondary?
Can you read the question backwards?
I didn't understand the question.
I'm gonna break it down. Let me break it down to y'all.
Break it down.
For my Philadelphia Eagles, it would probably either be Fred Barnett or Irvin Fryer. They're the average. Listen to what I'm saying. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying, player. They're a B average wide receiver, and they were good for us back in the day.
Like
Okay.
what?
Isn't Irvin Fryer in the Hall of Fame now?
No, I think we had this conversation before, and you keep putting him in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why. I don't know why you keep putting. He hasn't been a San Francisco 49er, so I don't know why you keep putting him in the Hall of Fame.
No, because the years he had with Miami, bro.
Yeah, I know, but he ain't in the Hall of Fame though.
So what be average? Y'all got?
For my boys,
Yeah.
I gotta go with my man JJ Stokes all day.
Be average?
Oh my
Be average?
God.
A B
They
average.
had those supposed to be average.
You being
The average, that dude was
you
great
being
at
very
B.
generous.
At best.
Y'all don't
You
think
being,
JJ
you being
Stokes
very
was
generous.
Terrible, bro. Garbage.
JJ Stokes barely passed the wide receiver class.
Trash.
He was more like a D minus, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you, dog.
No, you should have said John Taylor, bro.
Okay, wait a minute.
Remember, he was playing.
I don't. Matter of fact, I don't know one wide receiver from UCLA that was dope.
John
Stanfield.
Taylor is the
Who
perfect
you got?
It damn sure wasn't Freddie Mitchell.
Stanfield. Who you got?
He
Man,
ain't
all
got
my
no
re-
B average wide receivers on his team. He can't make no fucking body.
All my receivers,
Ain't no,
I mean-
ain't no wide receiver on his team ever been B average.
Who's his team?
Probably the receiver we got right now.
To him. Shit.
Probably the receiver we got right now, Allen Robinson and Brandon Marshall, the closest ones.
No, they had Musa Muhammad.
Man, shut the fuck up.
What about Willie Goff?
No. Hey, Dennis, you know what? I stand corrected. We do have a B average receiver, a high B too. His name is motherfucking Greg. What's the tight end? Greg
Olsen.
Greg Olsen.
Wait,
What
Willie
about Alshon
Goff?
Jeffries?
No, Alshon Jeffrey was B.
Alshon Jeffrey is a C plus.
No, he
What
was B
about-
average.
what
too.
about Willie
He
Goff?
was B with the Bears. He had really good hands with the
He was a
Bears.
B with the Bears. I mean, he was a C with the Bears.
No, he was a B. You
He
tripping.
was a big.
He wasn't a B receiver, man.
Hey,
They had
y'all
Greg
too-
Jennings,
y'all
too.
too young
All right,
for
wait a
Willie
minute.
Goff.
One at a time. OG, what you say?
I was asking him, what about Willie Goff first?
You might have an argument there.
Chuck Thomas said
Real talk. I mean, real talk. Brandon Marshall was top
He
tier. It's just,
was A for a minute, man. He was a stud.
yeah, Brandon Marshall was top tier. He was an A. I mean, like
He should be in the Hall.
2 good years. And why
He was good in Denver, too.
The Lions had a horrible defense.
Brandon Marshall had 4 good years, bro. He never had less than 1,000 yards
I like
in
it,
a Bears
Brandon
jersey
Marshall.
until his last year. Who's talking about?
All right, I'm gonna go with. I can go with two dudes. I'm
Who?
gonna go with Alvin Harper
Okay.
opposite Michael Irvin, Mr. Big, 50-yard
Harper
catch
ain't no
on the
damn B
field.
wide receiver. Hold up. How you gonna talk shit about JJ Stokes and then
You
gonna say
gonna
Alvin
compare
Harper?
Alvin Harper, who got paid millions from Tampa Bay as a free agent?
I would say Alvin.
That don't mean shit.
I would say Alvin Harper could cut it.
Hold on. For Dallas,
Alvin Harper could cut it as a B average.
Dallas.
Shit, we talking about Larry Brown got paid millions from the Raiders. Is he
No.
the
Listen. On
Different
Dallas,
position, man.
on
Different position.
Dallas, Alvin Harper was
Yo, Alvin Harper can cut it as a B average
He's not a
receiver.
B average wide
Crazy.
receiver. Y'all got to stop that shit.
You are crazy.
Y'all
All right.
gotta stop it.
All right.
Yo, I'm convinced Dennis gonna hate on anybody in the
Then
NFC.
what about Miles Austin?
Okay, I need
Yeah,
Miles
he-
Austin.
I'll
That's
give you
crazy.
Miles Austin. I'll give you Miles
Terry
Austin
Glenn.
easy.
I
Beat Harry Glenn.
I got one for you though. I got one for you though, King.
Wait a minute.
What about
King, I got one for
Casey
you.
Thigpen.
I got one for you.
Casey Thigpen.
Yeah, that's good. I got one for you, King.
All right.
He playing in Buffalo right now.
Oh,
The slot guy.
Little white guy.
Yeah,
White guy.
He
yeah.
a B average.
He was a high B average receiver.
B average.
He was
Yeah.
good.
Wow.
He was a
Go
good
you
guy.
got?
Poor man's Wes Walker.
Oh, mother sucking Beasley.
Yeah.
Oh, Beasley. Yeah, poor man's Wes Walker.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
You said a
what's
poor
my-
man's Wes
Devon,
Walker?
what you hold on, chocolate girl. Devon, what you saying that right there? We got a 2-year-old argument that I'm gonna bring back up to you a little later on, maybe on another show. All right, I'm just letting you know. He's
You
white
might call
too.
him a poor
You know?
man's Wes Welker, but he catch backside shoulder passes.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
Who
Yeah,
you
Go
got,
ahead,
Sharon?
Sharon.
tell him what mine is, because I can't remember his name.
Sharon, for the Steelers, she got Yancey Thigpen.
Yeah, him. That's mine.
You know why? You know why Yancey Thigpen is a B average receiver? Because he likes it from the back.
Oh,
Wow.
He
Okay.
likes it from the back, and his preferred entry is Cordell Stewart.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
I hope it ain't no Jets fans on here, is it? Or
What about
Redskins fans?
Antoine Randall?
'Cause I don't want to hear what Devon gonna say about Laverne School. I do not want to hear it.
What about Antoine Randall L?
No, I think Randall L was a little higher than B. He might have been an A minus.
Think so?
He wasn't even a receiver half his life.
No.
He said enough.
Still got more Super Bowls than the Bears.
And I was very certain when he lost us.
Did Tom Rashawn answer the question?
No, I want
Yeah,
to hear
he
this.
said Terry Glenn. He said Terry
I
Glenn.
said Terry Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Terry Glenn, that was a
Hold on,
solid pick, too.
Dalton didn't answer the question. Who you got, Dalton?
Who you
For me,
got,
I'll
Doc?
say, for me, I say Devery Henderson.
A B average?
I thought you were going to say Colston.
I give Colston
Colston had an A. Colston had an A minus. Colston had A minus years, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm named Colston, because I give him A minus though, and also not him, Lance Moore.
Okay, now I just want to be.
I don't know if those are B average guys though, man.
I think you guys talking
Yo,
about these receivers.
for Dalton, y'all should have said Brandon Coles.
Colston is a B receiver. Joe Horn was the A.
Joel Horn's A, and Marcus Cole.
Not Brandon Coles, Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks was y'all B receiver.
Devon.
Brandon Cooks. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, that crop baby. Oh my God, I'm done.
That's who y'all B receiver was.
Well, yeah, I'll give him B on
Chuck
that one.
Thomas said Juju was a B.
Yeah, I see that. I see him.
Wow.
I agree with that.
Thank you, Chuck Thomas. Alvin Harper is a piece of garbage. Thank you.
Tell Chuck Thomas he don't have an A receiver on his squad.
Was not an A.
I think Claypool gonna be a beast.
Hey, Sharon, what about Mike
Not if he don't learn how to run the routes.
That's my opinion. I'm just
What
telling
about
you
who?
right now.
Mike Wallace.
Tell the Bears the whole
The
team.
talent that every time a team put their number one
Wasn't he
corner on
more of a-
Claypool, he
More
gets
of a
shut
running
down.
back, though, wasn't he?
No, wide receiver for Steelers.
Yeah, Mike Wallace was the wide receiver for the Steelers.
He was legit in Pittsburgh, and then he went to Miami and he sucked it up.
He was all right.
He wasn't
That's just
legit.
like my
He wasn't
cousin.
legit in
My cousin,
Pittsburgh.
I
They just got
would give
they just
him
got
a
a
He
they
was more like
got a farmhouse of receivers over in Pittsburgh, and they know how to groom them. He left Pittsburgh too early.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out what has Chicago done.
What is what?
Oh, yeah, he's trying to start a fight. That's all.
Next
He's trying to
question.
start a fight with the Chicago Bears.
Next question, Ron.
Yeah, what's your next question, Ron?
Do you think these starters quarterbacks would have made it back in the day?
I don't remember this
some of them.
question.
Oh,
Some of them question.
Mahomes, yeah.
That's,
You ready for
you
this?
didn't tell me that question, Ron.
Name
I remember hearing
name
that shit either. That's why I was like, hold up, where'd that come
yo
from?
name
Where'd that come from?
if it's a quarterback playing today that would have made it back in the day. Name one. Everybody name one.
Oh, I can't name one.
I'll name one. Tom
What's
Brady.
your back in the day?
Wait a minute.
What back in the day are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about when Pittsburgh
Yeah, give us a time range.
The 70s. You talking about the 70s?
the
Oh, hell,
70s.
not one.
Y'all
Not
gotta let him answer if y'all want to know what he's
Listen, I'm
talking
going to say
about.
this.
He
That
said
boy right
I can
there,
give you a
in
couple.
the 70s. No,
I'm going to tell you. This boy right here, Dakota, would have made it.
Thank you.
Deshaun Watson would have
Thank
made it.
you.
no.
Aaron Rodgers would have made it.
I don't know about him.
Deshaun Watson wouldn't have been drafted as a quarterback.
Right.
Neither-
So he wouldn't have. You're right about that.
Deshaun Watson and Dak Prescott wouldn't have been drafted as quarterbacks.
Crazy.
Zero. Next question.
Oh, crazy.
Damn,
Sharon, I'll give you one.
Zero.
Sharon, I'll give you one.
Zero.
I'll give you one, Sharon.
Zero.
I'll give you. Matter of fact, I'll give you two, Sharon.
I can name two.
Who?
I can name two right off the
You
top of
can
my
name
head.
them, but I'm going to say zero. Go ahead.
Number one is Aaron Rodgers.
Thank you.
This brittle ass.
No,
He would have
No
made
way.
it.
no way. He would have been the most.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
The other one is Cam Newton.
Thank you.
You mean Cam Newton? would have made it back in the 70s.
But hey,
He was
Now
big,
wait
he
a
was
minute.
physical.
Wait.
Hold
wait,
on, he was, and
wait
then
a
the
minute.
third one is probably Ben Roethlisberger.
what about Ben? I was gonna say, what about Ben
Wait a
Roethlisberger?
minute.
He was
Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
Got a
He was
point.
big, he was
Wait.
physical, he could take the punishment, and you didn't have to be
Wait a
accurate
minute.
back in the, you didn't have to be accurate back in the 70s because
Okay.
motherfuckers wasn't that good at
I
cornerback.
agree with
Wait a
you.
minute.
I agree with
Wait a
you
minute.
on
Stop
Ben and Cam. I do
You can
not agree
blame
with you on Aaron Rodgers.
I
The
don't
only reason I
think
say Aaron Rodgers is because back in that day, a gunslinger like Aaron Rodgers could get away with making it in
No.
that day.
No, he
I don't
couldn't.
think Cam Newton
No way, man.
body will hold up for one season.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
talking
crazy?
about
He was playing for Green Bay back then? How many times you thought he would have played against
No.
LT?
I think you're right about Ben and Cam.
That Ben,
I changed my
Big
mind.
Ben, yes. But Cam Newton, I don't know about that one now.
Yeah, I do.
Put
Yeah.
put Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady in the '80s with like John Elway. Their careers would have been short, bro. Their careers would have been short. Go look at John Elway, the way he played, bro. There's no way Aaron Rodgers and them would have made it. I'm telling you,
Deshaun Watson and Dak would have made it, and Cam and Big Ben. I believe those four would have made it.
No, I
Deshaun
don't
Watson.
think-
My only
no.
problem with your analysis, Dennis, is Deshaun Watson and Dak wouldn't have been drafted as quarterbacks.
Who was
That's
the
true.
quarterbacks? Who was the quarterbacks in the 70s?
he's got a point.
They
Got a
were
point.
both looked at as running guys. Look at the treatment. Look at the treatment that Warren Moon got back, and that was in the 80s.
That's true.
That's true right there.
And Warren Moon was 3 times as accurate as both any of them.
Neither was Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson either.
Patrick Mahomes would have made it back then, man. Y'all
What
crazy.
Dennis is saying, he's not. We know what you're saying from a political standpoint, but he's saying from just going at from a QB and what they bring. He's just saying if they didn't.
Oh,
Look
wait,
at
let me ask the question though. Wait. What was the black quarterbacks in the 70s?
It was.
Well, it's mostly '80s.
What's the boy from? No, it's the boy from
Doug
Buffalo.
Williams. Doug Williams was in the '80s, bro.
Doug Williams. Doug Williams started in the 70s.
But he didn't
Well,
start.
He got
He
his.
got
He got his
drafted. He did get drafted.
okay, but
It was
he had
the
his
boy that
prime.
played for. It was the black dude that played for Buffalo, the black and Indian dude, and then
A black dude from Buffalo? What?
yeah, he was like real light skinned. You couldn't really tell he was black.
I never
What
knew
about,
Buffalo had a black quarterback.
But see, Warren Moon was a pocket passer. The real black quarterback, as far as what we talking
Hey,
about.
hold on. Buck Flair just said it was James Harris and Doug Williams.
James Harris and Doug Williams. Yep.
There you go.
But as far as the one that's not a pocket quarterback, is Randall Cunningham was the first.
Okay.
Warren Moon and Doug Williams stayed in the pocket. They didn't
Doug
run it
Williams
all.
was drafted in 1978.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, what's the next one, Ryan?
Give me your top 2 running backs. You got to watch them next year. You got to watch them. Your
Wait,
top
what?
2
Who's
running
next?
backs
Watch for?
that you
Two
got to
running
watch
backs.
for next year. Like you got to start. You got to start
I got my two.
in a. You got to start whatever you doing and just pay attention to the
Okay.
running
All
I
right.
got my 2 already, bro.
Go ahead, say it, Brett.
DeAndre Swift and Aaron Jones.
Okay.
Okay.
Aaron Jones is a free agent, so we'll see where he going.
Who you got? Ross.
Give me a second. Go to somebody else. Let me think about that.
All right. OG, who you got?
Ezekiel Elliott with his bounce back year with Dak back and a line back and gonna have another all pro season. And finally,
And
the guy who's technically
I don't need that.
the best skilled and should be the best running back in the league, Saquon Barkley.
No.
No,
Listen to
it's
Cal.
Okay. Shannon, who you got?
Ezekiel Elliott and Nick Chubb. That's what I'm watching.
There you go.
Buck Flair said Jonathan Taylor and steroid McCaffrey. Boy, did he make Devon Day saying that shit. Boy, did he
Shout
make
out.
Devon
Hey,
Day
I
saying
usually
that
don't do this. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. Let me turn my camera on.
Uh-oh.
Hey, shout out to Chuck Thomas and Buck Flair, all in one for giving us what we needed to hear. Steroid McCaffrey. I love it.
I'm going with You know what? I'm gonna take the homer picks.
Don't say
I'm going with Miles Sanders
You go.
and DeAndre Swift. I'm taking the homer picks. Philly Swift. Come on.
You lucky Miles Sanders is from Penn State.
I got to go with.
Oh no. I just think he's even playing for the Eagles. All right.
No, I like
I
him.
got.
I like him.
I got to go with Devin Henry and Nick Chubb.
What was the first one?
Derrick Henry.
Oh, I thought you said he wasn't going to do
I
good.
ain't watching him. I ain't watching Derrick Henry.
Wait,
I said Derrick Henry. This is what I
He's still a
said.
top 5 running back.
I said Derrick Henry was going to have 1,000 yards.
You on crack.
I said he was going to have 1,000. Not just like 1,000. He's
1,000
going to have
yards after 8 games.
Listen. I'm not putting all that hype on him. That's not what I'm doing. I said Tennessee was going to win the AFC, but I said it wasn't going to be mainly because of Derrick Henry, but he's still going to have his 1,000 yards. This is what I said.
They're going to win the AFC?
They're going to win the AFC.
Oh.
In 2021.
They're going to win the AFC. Said here. They're going to win the AFC.
Ask him again, Royce, because no, they're not.
I got to ask you again. Are you sure? We trying to give you a way out.
No, it ain't no way out.
Come on.
I know
For
what y'all
me,
about
I
to
would
say.
say
What about
Jonathan.
Kansas City? What about them?
No.
What about him?
for me,
Go ahead, D-Man.
Jonathan Taylor and Nick Chubb.
Okay, that's a good one.
I was going to say Jonathan Taylor, but I say McCaffrey, bro. McCaffrey's going to bounce back. Y'all wait.
Okay.
That's because Buck Flair said he on the
He
Roy.
should. He's
Who
spending,
you got?
spending that time down there in Tampa, Florida.
Whatever he got to do, get those yards, young man. I'm going to take it.
Taking that trip to Miami.
I honestly believe that your boy from 49 is going to have a good year.
Who? Wilson Jr.?
Morstead?
No,
Mostert.
Mostert? The one who can't stay healthy? Hell no, I don't believe in that boy at all. Stop it right now.
What about Jeff Wilson?
Jeff Wilson's a better running back than Mostert.
What
I'm
about
telling you.
Coleman?
Hell no.
No, Coleman's gone. He's a free agent. He ain't coming back to the Niners. He's gone.
I like the bull from the Washington football team too, Gibson. I
Yeah,
like him.
Gibson.
He got hands. He
I
got
nobody
hands.
gonna say Kamara.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
I like Kamara though, but I could see like Chubb and Taylor. You know, I'm a Saints fan.
Bro, the Saints are going to be sorry this year, y'all. The Saints are gonna be sorry. Y'all wait. I'm just being real, bro.
Let's see what
I'm
they
being
do.
real, dog.
Let's see what they do at quarterback first.
They're going to be hurting.
Let's see what they
Okay.
do at
My
quarterback.
next question. Do you think all these quarterbacks in the draft will have a very long career in the NFL?
3 of them will. 3 of them will.
What three?
2.
You ready?
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
I'm out.
Sharon, why are you already saying no? I haven't even said yet.
I was saying no to Trevor. No.
I said yes to Trevor.
Trevor Lawrence.
You got
Wilson will have a good career. And Trey Lance. Mark my words, Trey Lance will.
Wait a minute. What's Wilson's first name?
Before you respond, let me say one thing. Trey Lance,
First name.
if Trey Lance goes to at least a decent team, I'm not talking about the Jets, and I'm not talking about like one of those dysfunctional. If he goes to a team and sits for a year, Trey Lance is going to be a good quarterback, bro. He is.
No, I'm not disputing Trey Lance, but how you know Fields out?
Because I think Fields is talented, bro. I really do, but I don't think he's pro ready. So he's gonna have to wait at least a year. And if you're gauging me between him and Lance, I think Lance has a higher ceiling, bro.
I mean,
You think
last
Fields is
time
already?
I'll take
Hold on. Let
No,
D-Man
I
go.
said he's gotta wait a year.
Hold on. D-Man, go ahead, D-Man.
No, I was asking when's the last time Ohio State quarterbacks did good in pros.
That's true. That's true.
They don't always ring true though, man.
Let me say this. This
Who
is
was
the
the last
guy
Ohio
that-
State
Wait
quarterback
a
who
minute.
did
I got a
good?
question. What's Wilson's first name? What's his first name, Royce?
Zach.
That's it.
Zach Wilson.
That's the one I believe.
BYU Zach Wilson.
He's a hell of a quarterback, man. He's
This
a hell
is
of
the
a quarterback.
quarterback that I'm keeping
I'm
my
gonna tell
eye
you.
on. This is
one that's going to be a bust who's starting to get all the hype and now looking like he might go in the top 10 is Mac Jones. He ain't going.
Oh, I agree. I
Yeah, I
agree.
agree.
That ain't
I
the one I'm
agree.
watching. The one I'm watching is Kyle Trask.
Oh, he is trash, bro. That dude
He
is
is
That's
not
the
even
guy
a
that-
first round pick. I could see like a third
Garbage.
round.
No, he's not going to be picked in the
Trash.
first round. He's not going to be picked in the
Yes,
first
he
round.
is. My Trash is going to go in the first round.
He better not.
He's
trash.
going to go in the top 20.
And then
Look
he
at my
gonna-
list. Trash. Okay,
better
move
not.
on.
Jones
For
and
me,
Trash
it's
is trash.
Trevor Lawrence, Trey
I got
Lance.
4 out of 6. Add Fields to his
Well,
list.
Wilson, Ron, to answer your question, Zach Wilson, that's the only one that I got that could have a possible long career.
All right. What about
Terrible draft for quarterbacks then.
how about Kellen Moore?
No.
Who?
Trash.
Kellen Moore,
Trash.
the Texas
Texas
quarterback.
A&M quarterback, Mullen.
Moore.
Garbage.
Okay.
All right, so Ron, what's the next one?
Do you think Allen Robinson is a number 1 wide receiver?
It matters if he plays for the Bears, yeah. But it matters where he
Bears,
is.
yeah.
Oh shit! No, he didn't say shoot that shot like that. Oh shit! I thought this was
Easy.
I thought this was the late shit. I thought this was the late '80s.
If he was on a good team, he'd be a top 10 receiver in the whole league.
That's true.
I like his hands. I like his route running. I like him.
I
I mean,
mean,
I felt as though he was number 1 when he was with the Jaguars. And
Right.
the boy had a good quarterback his whole
I
career.
just think
Right.
Don't be
Let's not
surprised.
forget about he had an ACL tear, though. Let's not forget about
Don't be
that.
surprised if New England offers picks to Chicago for him. That's what
He's
I'm
a
hearing.
free
It's
agent.
New England. No,
He's not a
he
free
got
agent.
tagged by
He got
Chicago.
tagged today.
He got tagged by Chicago.
Yeah, he got
But
tagged
New
today.
England wants
That's why I
him.
thought you was asking the
New
question.
England wants him.
They tagged him. They got to pay him $19 million for this one
Yeah.
year. Something like that, $19-20 million for this 1 year. But
But
Devon's
you-
a Chicago fan. Let's hear what he got to say.
all right, Devon.
You don't know the question, does he?
He's on me. Oh.
He's
Yeah,
on
we
me.
was talking about
Yeah.
Allen Robinson.
What about?
Is he a number 1 wide receiver?
It depends on the team.
Oh, you mean depends on if you get a
He's
quarterback?
a number 1 quality receiver. But will he be a number 1 on every team? Absolutely not.
Okay, so I would say this. What team you think he should go to be that number 1?
Wherever Deshaun
Besides
goes.
Chicago.
New England.
Wherever Deshaun goes.
I would say like the Ravens.
If he go to the Ravens, it'll be a waste of talent. He'll be right back.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Chicago.
Because the Ravens don't throw the ball like that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Time out. Wait. Let me get this straight. How would he be a wasted talent with the Ravens if they never had a top wide receiver? So you don't think they would adjust their playbook to having him?
Hollywood
It's not-
Brown.
They're gonna
Hollywood
throw the ball.
Brown
They're gonna
was a
throw
good
the ball
receiver.
to him. They're gonna throw the ball to him. But the problem is every week they're gonna focus on him,
And running.
and he's gonna be in the same scenario that he was in Chicago. The only difference is Mitchell Trubisky is more accurate than fucking Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson is is way more dangerous than Mitchell Trubisky. So, like, there's like the difference in production is probably not going to be that big. He needs to go somewhere where a quarterback is going to be able to spread the ball around like Deshaun Watson does, but he can still be the number 1 guy.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think he would. I personally believe oppositely. I believe if he goes to the Ravens, they'll be to switch their offense around, and you can see him having a year like a Stephon Diggs and making Lamar look better as a passer.
So
They don't have
I-
they don't have a possession receiver like a Cole Beasley to take the focus off of him.
They got a tight end.
I want to ask y'all
We
this.
had a tight end. We had Jimmy Graham.
You ain't got no Mark Andrews over there. So we got a tight end. Ain't no damn
Oh,
Mark Andrews in Buffalo.
okay.
I'm tired of this Buffalo shit. I'm really tired of it. We got a tight end.
Stanfield.
I ain't got no tight end. Be for real. Ain't got no tight end in Buffalo.
Yo, come on, man. Yo,
It's
are you even in Chicago? We had Jimmy Graham and Cole Kmet. The motherfucking in Buffalo, they got
No.
they got
It was-
they got the
what's
boy
going on-
they got the boy Knox and they got Cole Beasley
Listen.
and half
What's
the team
going
they
on
had
in
smoke.
Chicago? What's going on in Chicago is not something that we can talk about. They're supposed to have an
Hey, Dennis,
offensive
can I-
coach, and their offense is terrible. So it's not something
Hey,
we can
Dennis,
talk
can I
about.
ask you a
What I'm
question?
talking about is, I think that they can switch their offense, and he can have an explosive season like Stephon Diggs if he goes to the Ravens.
Nah,
Hey,
We
Dennis, can I
already
ask a
seen what
question?
Lamar did with no weapons,
That's my
and
favorite rap
and
group of all
still threw
time.
36 touchdowns and won MVP.
Favorite rap group of
Okay.
all time.
I'm
Dennis, can I ask a question? What
Yeah.
Allen Robinson ain't Stephon Diggs. Let's be clear.
what happened to all the Bills fans that were in here, bro? I haven't seen them. Are they missing in action, or where's
They'll
all
be
those
around
Bills
sometimes.
fans,
They'll,
bro?
they'll be back around. The AFC Championship.
Poor guys, man. Poor Buffalo.
I'm
Now,
a
what
Bills
if,
supporter. What you got to say about the Bills?
what
I
if,
have to say that there were some Bills fans that were up here talking a lot of trash, and now they disappeared. It's funny how that happens.
I mean, what's not to talk trash about? We was in the AFC Championship game. I mean,
Okay. And a lot of people said they were going to win it all, and this was their year, and they were fireworks and all that other shit, and now they gone. They ghost.
I don't think I ever said they was going to win it all. I said they was
Not
gonna
you.
win it all.
Obviously,
David
I'm not
Royce.
talking about you, bro. I'm talking about the other people.
David Royce. I remember some of them same people last year. They used to wear 49ers gear a lot. Now they got Laker hats on. I ain't
Shit,
gonna
you want me to go get my 49er hat?
I just ain't seen it. That's all
I'm
I'm saying.
still
I
repping.
ain't seen it.
The difference is, Dennis,
Hey, we
the difference
got
is this. The difference is this. Tell me in 2019 when I said the Niners were going to win it all. When did I say that?
Probably when they were up at halftime.
There you go. Thank you. No, I never said that. Lies and more lies.
Hold on, I live in the Bay, and that's all the time. Fake ass 49er fans out here come with
Hey,
their
are we doing this
Doing
dunk
it.
Probably
question?
just like every other 49ers fan at halftime on Facebook talking about, I told y'all Mahomes wasn't shit. We got the best defense in the league. Whoop your ass. And next
Yeah,
thing you
sure.
know,
Okay.
We doing
Well, we got
dunk
Reed,
you know,
so
7 minutes and
good luck
32
with that,
seconds left in the third quarter. And
Good luck with that,
the
Buffalo.
game changes.
Good luck with that,
What you
Buffalo.
say, Sharon?
Are we
Huh?
doing this dunk question? Where the dunk question at?
Yeah, I'm waiting for this dunk question. That's why I'm waiting for Ryan to get to it.
do you think Marlon Mack still a top running back in the NFL?
Hell no. Next
It
question.
wasn't.
No,
It wasn't
hell no.
a
Next
top
question.
running
We
Yo,
trying
who
to get
thought
to
of-
this
who
dunk
thought of that
question. We
question?
ain't worried about that Marlon Mack.
Next question.
Yo, who
Next
thought of that question?
question.
Who thought
I
of that
just
question?
thought maybe he a top running back.
Next question. Get to the dunk question. We ain't got that much time.
Who is the best dunker you've seen in the NBA?
Ever?
Yeah.
Guess what?
The best dunker you've seen in the NBA ever. Are we
Yeah.
talking about dunk contest or in-game dunking?
See,
Both.
that's what I asked.
Either
That's
one.
exactly what I asked.
Either
Both.
one.
You can name
In-game
separate.
dunking is easily Vince Carter.
In-game dunking is
That's what I
easily
said.
Vince Carter.
Vince.
In-game dunking is easily Vince Carter.
Vince.
It's not
Dunk
close.
contest.
Contest guy.
I got Jordan.
Dunk contest. Who you got?
Dunk contest is probably shit, that's tough. I'm probably going between Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon.
Thank
Vince
you.
Carter was a better dunk
You
contest, bro.
think,
Oh,
you
hell
think
no.
Zach LaVine is a better
Vince
dunk
Carter?
contest than
Nah,
Aaron
I'm gonna go with Aaron Gordon, yo.
Bro,
Aaron Gordon does
I
some
don't
crazy
see the shit that Zach and Aaron Gordon be doing.
I'm
Man,
going
that-
with Vince Carter. I'm going with Vince Carter for all of it. How about
Thank
that?
you, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon.
I got one name.
Vince Carter.
I got
Aaron
one
Gordon.
I ain't
name.
never seen Vince Carter jump over a kid, fam. And that's got to be scary
I
to
don't
jump over a
care.
kid because you don't know if you're
I've
gonna
never
hit the
seen-
car
never
or
seen
the
Vince
car gonna
Carter
blow up while you
grab
jumping
the
over
ball.
it.
I
Tricks
got
don't,
one name.
Tricks don't throw
Sean
me.
Kemp.
Sean Kemp was a beast. Sean Kemp was a beast.
Tricks
Kept
don't
coming up
don't
short,
throw me.
though.
Yo, Sean, if you going Sean Kemp, why wouldn't you go Dominique Wilkins?
Man, I just said
What's he coming up short, bro? Like,
I like Sean Kemp.
I know,
Can I
but
say
like
this?
Sean Kemp's entire dunking style came from Dominique.
I know that, but I just saying.
Can I say this though?
I'm gonna go with Spud Webb.
You really believe that if Vince Carter and Zach LaVine was in a dunk contest, Zach LaVine would win?
Easy.
I won't say easy
Yeah.
because
All right, I'm out.
because of how
I'm
out. He
I'm
said
just trying to
easy.
figure this
I'm
out.
out.
I wouldn't say
even if
easy because of how ferocious Vince is
Oh,
with the
he said
dunks, but
easy.
but like
even
the
if you,
Lord have mercy.
even if you
but the
don't
complexity of the complexity of Zach LaVine's dunks are out of this world, fam. Like this.
okay, even if you don't like Vince,
No, we
this
like.
man,
I like
listen, hold up. This man made a dunk up. Okay, like
Exactly.
nobody, like
Aaron
nobody
Gordon
has made. He has made.
Aaron
this
Gordon
dunk
sat on the
up.
ball.
No, that was Aaron Gordon that sat on the ball.
All
I
right.
just said that. I said Aaron Gordon sat on the ball.
Yeah, but Vince Carter
Hey, y'all.
won the dunk contest. Like all his was 50s.
It's been real.
Moving on.
Motherfucker stuck his arm in the rim. Nobody
I
was
got
doing
to
that.
go.
That's not
See
that
y'all later.
difficult.
He said like,
Somebody
Bye,
else doing
Sharon.
it. You said, Here's the crazy thing, King Zar. You keep saying, his dunks ain't that difficult. Nobody else done them until he did.
But it's not that difficult.
Who said that Vince dunks wasn't difficult?
He just said it. He just said it ain't that difficult. Nobody else done these dunks.
The elbow on the rim is not a difficult dunk.
Okay. All right.
So that dude Simon, hold on. So that kid from Sunday that grabbed the ball 12 feet up and almost kissed the rim, you don't think he can put his elbow on the rim?
He can now because he's seen Vince do it.
You talking about the first to do it. I get that. I said it's not difficult.
Okay. Well, like
Zach LaVine doing windmills from the free throw line. Who does that?
What you call him dunk from the free throw line?
Oh, no, windmill from the free throw line.
Curry dunk from the free throw line.
Windmill from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's not easy at all.
Come on, bro. Alley-oop from the free throw line.
Like,
nobody.
See that all that. But we talking about the spectacular of dunking. Like,
no, I'm talking about the hardness.
I don't think he would have beat Vince in the dunk contest.
I would disagree. I don't
think he would have beat Vince in the dunk contest.
I don't think that anybody's a better in-game dunker than Vince, but
I gotta go Jordan there because Jordan.
They're like a tie.
I feel you, but like. Vince was the only one that I know that Vince was the only one that I know to this day that could take body contact on the way up and still dunk on your ass. He did that shit to Mutombo. He did that shit to Alonzo Mourning twice. He did that shit.
Jordan dunked on those same people.
He did
Jordan barely got on Mutombo, and he barely got on Mourning. Goddamn Vince Carter. Bro, the shit.
What about the baseline dunk on Ewing?
Yo, that's it. But what if you're gonna bring up that? If you're gonna bring up that, Vince Carter jumped over a man in the Olympics, fam.
Yeah, that's Olympics.
He jumped over. I don't care when it is. He jumped over a 7-footer and put his nuts on it. He put his nuts on his whole hairline and wiped that shit backwards. By the time he got to dunking, dude had an S curl.
Y'all telling me Zach LaVine would have beat Vince?
Vince Carter said, "If you was a center, I got to get you." And he went out there.
Jordan centers too, man.
The way he dunked on that dude, the dude had a D curl for D's nuts all over your fucking head.
We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, man. We had Fresh Perspective in the building. King Czar, Rolls Royce was here. D-Man, Tom was Shine, Brett the Hitman Hills.
Lakers all day, baby.
Flying High Podcast. The Ignorant Thinker, and I can't forget Sharon Mullen.
Yo, Dennis. Every time that Vince Carter dunk, every time you see Vince Carter, he greet him the same way motherfuckers greeted Eddie Murphy in Coming to America.
We got to get out of here. I want to thank y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all tune in each and every week to Talk to This Tuesday. If you miss it, go on YouTube and watch it. Again, thank y'all for coming out.